Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be testing out Tom Ford's Flawless Glow Foundation. This is a serum foundation and it's got SPF of 30. I'll be sharing a full day wear test with you, that's why I'm bare face. And along with this foundation, I also hauled this one. This is the Glow Tone Up Cushion Compact Foundation. Yes, I hope I said that right. I will be doing a dedicated video for this, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. But for today, we're going to be focusing on this foundation. So I've got my bin right here with all my Tom Ford goodies that we are going to be testing out. Face products, mascara, an eyeshadow quad, one of two. I'll definitely be sure to link the haul in the cards and down below if you want to check it out. Alright, come on, let's get started. So, I am completely barefaced. I do have my eyebrows done, and it is currently 10:29 a.m. Let me tell you a little bit about the product before we go ahead and get started. So the official name is the Tom Ford Soleil Flawless Glow Foundation with SPF of 30. This has a retail price of $88 and we have 24 shades. And this is the shade 7.7 Honey. I like the packaging. We have a frosted bottle and we have a pump serum dropper that you would twist off and release the drops. So let me bring you in closer so we can get started. So here is my skin, freshly washed, just serum and moisturizer, normal daytime stuff. I am in my mid-30s. I get oily right in this area. The rest of my skin is pretty normal to dry, and it is a little sensitive, whereas I will break out if something doesn't agree with my skin. So now that you know what you're working with, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is prime. The primer that I like a lot right now is this one from Sisley. I do like a pump and a half, and I do just go on my fingertips, not in my palm, so nothing gets absorbed. And I will apply this all over my face. Along with the skincare benefits, it does leave you with a nice tacky base, so that it allows your products that you apply on top to last and stick and cling. I'm just going to give that a minute. I don't know if you can see. It gives a nice little tack to the skin, and that's when I know it's ready to go. Something I most always do is I will color correct, so I'm going to do that really quickly. So I'm shaking the foundation and I'm pumping it. I'm going to take about 4 drops on my hand. And this is what the consistency looks like. And I like applying it with my hands. I find it gives me, it warms up the product and gives me the best finish. I do go over it with the sponge just to perfect everything, but I like the way it looks with my hands. So this is what one layer looks like applied with my hands. Now I'm going to put a little bit more just on where I feel I need it. The reason I like applying this foundation with my hands is because it warms up into my skin so nicely that way. It does do well with a brush and a sponge, but for me, I like the finish and the feel of it with my hands. It just kind of just feels like skincare, where it just goes on and then you don't feel it after a minute or so. I'm going to perfect it with my beauty blender. I just spritz it a little bit. It is damp, but I just spritz it a little bit. Why not? So this is what the foundation looks like after I've perfected it with my beauty blender. You for sure have a nice glowy complexion. Very nice, very healthy, very hydrated. Skin looks very plump. And most importantly for me, the biggest selling feature was the fact that it's a serum foundation. Right away I knew that was going to leave it feeling light on my skin, and it was an easy everyday kind of wearing foundation. If you want even more coverage, definitely use a brush. Love the look and finish. The look is a nice sheer to medium buildable coverage. It applied and built where I need it, but yet my skin still looks like skin. Alright, I'm going to now put a little bit of concealer. I don't have a Tom Ford concealer. Even though I have my eye on one, I don't have one for this video. So, I am going to use this one from Hourglass. This is an Hourglass Veil Retouching Fluid. This product is great because it's very light. Kind of goes with the theme we're going with today. And this Hourglass product does also give a very sheer light finish coverage. I do have a Tom Ford powder, but it just happens to be a little too dark for me, so we're going to use that for something else. But to set, I'm going to use my new favorite powder. I think I'm finally able to give my By Terry Hyaluronic Hydro Powder a little bit of a break. And I'm using the La Prairie Skin Caviar Loose Powder. I'm using the shade Translucent too. And I'm using the Sonia G brush. The only complaint I have about this powder is the fragrance. I could definitely live without it. And now we're ready to dive into some more Tom Ford products. Oh, here's the powder that I got for finishing. It's the translucent finishing powder. I got it in the shade 4, which is a little too dark, so I might be able to use this as a contour, but I have this. It's the Skin Illuminating Powder Duo in Flicker. I love this in Mood Light. This one has a very dark shade that I want to use as a bronzer, and then this beautiful gold tone. I might be able to use it as a highlight. This is what swatch is like. Oh yes. I'm going to take my Wayne Goss number 11 and the translucent finishing powder and use that as contour. Let's see. Oh yeah. Very pigmented. I like that it has a little bit of the shimmer in it, but it looks beautiful on the skin. Light hand, very light hand with this thing. This thing is very pigmented. Okay, let's lessons learned. This is beautiful and very pigmented and blends very nicely on the skin. Now, because I have another highlighter I want to try, I'm not going to use this as highlighter, as beautiful as it is. I'm actually going to try out, this is the Radiant Perfecting Powder in the shade number 2 Luna. Here's what this one looks like. Give you a little swatch. Very pretty. I've got my Wayne Goss airbrush, and
Any ideas?
I'm going to try this one. Oh yes, this is beautiful. Ooh. I do actually have a cream product. I don't know if I should do this. For my blush, I have this cream product. This is the Shade and Illuminate Glow Stick. This is the blush. It's very beautiful. It is cream though, and I have all my powders down. Well, here goes nothing. I'm gonna just warm it up on the back of my hand. I'm gonna go with my beauty blender and apply it like that. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt my not too bad. This is what happens when you want to try everything all at once. You get so excited you forget what order to do it. Now, this product was limited edition, but Nordstrom has come out with their own variation of it. It's the iQuad in white suede. Nordstrom came out with one. A lot of people say it's very, very extremely similar. So I'm going to be working with this today. And I want to try the Aqua Metals shadow. This one. So pretty. I really, really, really want to try this. So let's see. I'm going to prime my eyes really quick using the Marc Jacobs Undercover Perfecting Coconut Eye Primer. How can I get these guys to work together? I really want to try this, and I really want to use this. Alright, here's what we'll do. I'm going to take my Sonia G Blender Pro. I'm going to go into this shade here. Alright, so that's a good start. We can build from here. So I'm going to take this Aqua Metals shadow in Reflex Gilt.
Any ideas?
And I want to sheer it out on my lid. I'm going to take the Sonia G Builder Pro. Ooh. Blends out so beautifully. Now remember, it's only barely 11 in the morning. Can't be too glam too early, right? I'm just gonna touch up with this shade. I'm taking my Smudger 2 brush and I want to go into this blue. This is an interesting color, but I want to use it on my lower lash line just a little bit. I'm taking just a little tiny bit of it on my outer, just so that the bottom and top connect. A little something on the inner tail duct. Let's use, yeah, let's be brave. I'm gonna take this shade and put it on my inner tear duct. I know this is more like a topper shade, but I think it'll give me just the right amount of sparkle. Well, there's that. These are nice. This is very pretty. Again, this was limited edition to Neiman Marcus, but now Nordstrom has it. So I will put the link down below. I have the Brow Sculptor, the Eye Definer pen, and mascara. I'm going to just touch up my brows very quickly. And I have been using this brow product and I really like it. So one, it looks like this, and then you have a spoolie on the other end. But what's cool is you can sharpen this. You just unscrew where the spoolie is and you can sharpen the tip like so. Which is great for me for like the tail end. And then you just screw it back in. And back to your spoolie. Just with all the powder and such, just touching up my brows. This formula is really nice. I like that you get a little heavy-handed, it's very forgiving. Now this is the eye defining pen. It's just pretty much a double-ended eyeliner pen. One felt tip is a little bit longer and the other's a little shorter. This is so easy to work with and it's so pigmented. You're not struggling when you're drawing the line. There's no skipping. It's really nice. Now I'm going to try and match the other side. That's always a struggle. Okay, they don't match, but they're close enough. Product's really good. If you try anything from the Tom Ford line, I highly recommend this. Alright, moving on to mascara. This is the Lash Raise Mascara. This is a volumizing mascara. And look at the wand. I love these type of wands. I just love the way this makes my lashes look. And it layers really well. You can sit there and layer it. Still looks really good. And the wand is perfect for your lower lashes. It wears really well too, because I have been using it. I haven't had any flaking or clumping or, you know, when it starts to flake up on you and it gets in your eye. And I wear contacts. I'm a daily contact wearer. This is a really great formula. What do I have next? Lips? Yeah. For my haul, I have 3 lippies. I have this one that I got complimentary. This happens to be one of my holy grail favorite lipsticks. It's Casablanca. And this is like the perfect purse size. Now this lip blush is literally a lip tint. It's a very balmy, nourishing on the lips tint. It gives your lips a light pinky tint. Beautiful. And I like it as an everyday when you don't want to have too much going on. I really like this. And this is what the bullet looks like. If you can look at if you can see the tip, it's like that kind of pink. Just once it warms up with your body heat, let's see if it'll swatch for us. Yeah, as it warms up with your body heat, you get that light pinky tint. And then I got this Lacquer Lip Tint. I don't know how much these are gonna go with the look we have today, but this is what I have. This is like a liquid lipstick, and it's a liquid lipstick. It's not a matte. It's like a glossy, pinky lipstick. Let me swatch this for you so you can see what it looks like. And then I'll pick which lipstick we'll use. Can go right on top very easily. And this is like a balm, so it's very nourishing on the lips. See? You can see the tint that it gives. It's very, 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 very subtle. It's very soft and pretty, and it feels very nourishing on the lips. So that's what the lip blush lipstick looks like. I like it. I'm tempted to wear it because it's kind of what I would do. But for the look on the eyes that we have today, I'm going to go ahead with Casablanca. There is Casablanca. So we'll try this in my next video along with the Cushion Compact and the Double Indemnity eyeshadow. So stay tuned for that. So this is the look with all of the new Tom Ford goodies that I recently hauled. It's currently 11:38, so it's been about an hour since I've applied the foundation, and we're still looking pretty good. Yeah. Okay, the clock officially starts now at 11:38. I will come back in a few hours and check in and show you how my skin is looking. But so far it feels really good on my skin. I don't feel that I'm wearing something on my face, foundation type of feel. I like that very much about this product. So I'll see you guys in a few hours. So we are here for our first check-in, and it's currently 2:05. I did have lunch and I just finished a snack. I know, I'm so random, but if you're into smoothies, this is a great service. It's Daily Harvest. I'll put a little information in my description box, but this is so good. Anyways, I had lunch, had a snack. It's been a few hours, and let's check in. Let's see how things are going. I have to say, I really love the way it feels. That's like one of the biggest selling features for me with any kind of product that I'm going to be wearing for hours and hours and hours, is how it is going to feel. Of course, how it looks, but how it feels. And I have to say, this feels really, really good. So I have a little bit of creasing here, but that's pretty normal for my smile lines. All things considered, for the finish of this foundation, I'm not super shiny or oily or greasy. I think my skin just looks nice and has a nice glow to it, but not a greasy, messy kind of look. So far, so good. The eyeshadow is holding up very well. Everything looks and feels really good so far. So again, it's now 2:07. I've been talking for a few minutes. Alright, I will see you guys in a few more hours. Hi, I'm here with my final check-in. It is currently 8:27 p.m. I like to think that's a fair enough time to say how I feel. So I have a few notes. I wanted to be thorough. Alright, so firstly, this is how we are looking after wearing the foundation all day. I'll give you close-ups really quick. Okay, super, super, super close. Settled in my fine lines, to be expected. A little bit shiny on the nose, to be expected. Lipstick is gone. But overall, the feel and look is not bad. I'm a little shiny, but that's to be expected. I wore it all day without touching up. Normally, I would touch up at least once. Biggest thing for me is how it feels, and I have to say it feels great. Still feels light and comfortable. It doesn't feel heavy or messy or like I've been wearing a mask all day, and that's a big thing for me. I do feel the coverage still looks pretty good. So my favorite things about the foundation is the ease of use, in the sense I can literally just slap it on with my hands and go about my day. I also love that there is an added SPF. I wouldn't rely on this solely for SPF. Definitely do your normal SPF, but it's nice that there is an added SPF. So overall, I think this is a great foundation, and I will continue to use it. Really, really happy that I was able to try out all of these products that I recently hauled and share them with you guys. Definitely let me know what you think down below. If you've tried any of these products, let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, I will have a video coming up with this foundation and all of the other products that I hauled in my Tom Ford haul. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll be sure to link it so you can check it out. Thank you guys. Stay beautiful. I'll see you soon. Bye.